This week on Bubunki and Friends, we continue on what is attention. Stay tuned.
Grand Rising, Tamada Bubunki. We are back again. Dina Bubunki Mukorowa Muvenda. We are here, guys. You know, the last time Rwaru Kwamaga attention. And we feel like we didn't really say much of everything that we wanted to say. So today we will be continuing on what is attention? Why do you have to pay attention? Why is it a currency? And what does it do in our lives? So, yes, oh my God.
Hi, we are here. Come on.
No. I can't libala you when you're wearing yellow already. You got my attention. And of course,
No.
She was intentional today in wearing that.
Okay.
She wants my attention, and I don't have time for attention. Hala.
For the fact that you are talking about me, giving me attention.
Take 5. So,
Okay.
you understand
And
now.
this is Rhoda, guys. Oh, I get it. You know, today I'm going to be a bit quiet because I'm here to learn, guys, with all of
But
you.
you are getting
And I'm getting it. Oh, I'm getting it.
Get it more. So this
Yeah.
is something that happened to me. You tell me if I am a prophet or a magician or I was using my power, that God-given power, which is attention. So when I was in the UK, 2020, right? Uvalekile and everything. So I had to come back with my son because I gave birth there. Now, my son didn't even have a birth certificate, South African birth certificate for us to travel back home. So I needed to go to Trafalgar Square to get his birth certificate, right? When we get there, they're like, no, Sissy, we don't do copies here. We don't make copies here. Like, they are so serious. We don't make copies here. But you can go out and make copies, then come back. So I leave the building. I'm like, yo, where am I going to get copies? Then I kept on asking people, but all of them kept on, showing me the same direction. So I meet the security guard. I'm like, sir, can I please ask you, Oga? I'm a lost though. I don't even know. My dear, help me out though. He was Nigerian. I was like, what is it, my dear? I was like, I need to make copies. And I don't know where to make copies. And I'm in a hurry because of Bava. Like they work with time in England and time. So he also directs me nicely now. You're going, just walk straight. Past 3 robots, After the robot, 10, and then you just see the shop there. People are just going. It's an internet cafe. I was like, okay, thank you. So now he brought something into my attention that I need to walk 3 streets before I can get to the place, right? Then I kept on walking. But then now I quickly lost my attention from what he said. Now my attention is back on, gosh, I need to find this shop. Why is it so fun? Pushy pram. At the same time, I'm pushing the pram. I'm like, can't this shop just be around? But then I'm saying this mentally.
Yeah.
And as I'm walking, the voice within says, look on your right. Then when I say gadla, dandang, the biggest shop ever, it looks new. The biggest shop ever, it's written printing and copies, right? And I'm like, these people work, the security guard works here every day. There's no way he doesn't know this shop if this shop was opened now, right?
Yeah.
So this is the mystery. It's in blue and yellow. Understanding the colors. It's in blue and yellow, colors of creation, right? So I go inside. I'm like, good morning, sir. Hey, you're right. How can I help you? Whatever. Like, no, I need to make copies. Whatever. Then he takes whatever I'm giving him, and I make copies and my details. Then I'm like, how much is it? He's like, no, I take out the 20 pounds. I'm ready to pay. Then he's like, don't worry, don't pay. And by the way, before then, I'm busy complaining about the copies. Then I'm like, I'm even hungry. I can just buy a McDonald's. So this guy says, no, don't worry, don't pay. Just go and buy yourself a lunch or McDonald's. Right?
Imagine.
At that time, I am very aware of my mental state, and I'm very aware that I spoke about McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I've been complaining, can't I find the shop nearer? Then the shop is there. Then I go in, I do everything that he didn't even want my money because I've already paid. You must understand what I'm saying.
Hi, Bubunki Walo, yeah? Paid with your attention. Yeah.
I've already paid whatever it is that I'm looking for.
Okay.
To tell me that shop was it open that day, or mentally I created the shop for me?
Yeah. And then physically you got the copies.
Honey, you take it from your thoughts to emotions.
Yeah.
Let the vibration go out and bring it into matter. You understand?
Wow.
The shop was very far, according to everyone who was saying it, right?
Yeah.
I kept on wanting the shop to be near. My attention was on the shop so much, and the hunger of wanting McDonald's so much. I was even planning that when I'm done, I'm going to quickly go back McDonald's. Then this guy says, don't worry, darling, don't pay me. Just go and buy yourself lunch.
Imagine.
For real? I said, yeah, buy McDonald's or something. I was like, okay, thank you. Then I left, but I froze because then I know that shop wasn't there.
Did you go back and check the shop if it was there? I'm
This is what
curious.
scared me. I wanted to, but the fear took over because of at that time I was gonna think something else. But then because I've been reading the book which says the universe is mental and all is mind, I understood the law of vibration. Remember, the law of vibration says nothing rests, everything moves.
Yeah.
Just because of this
Yeah.
cup, you think it's solid, it's here.
Mm.
It's energy brought down to the slowest level of things to a point where you think it's solid.
Where
Right?
you think it's standing
But
still,
if
but
you
it's
can use, if you can now focus on the attention of you will understand that this cup is already, mental. You've already seen a cup like this anywhere and everywhere. They can't bring something that you haven't seen. That's why we encourage meditating. Wake up, sit down, pay attention to your thoughts, meditate.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, gurus just didn't become gurus overnight. They spend time with themselves so much that, I find it weird when a person says, when I'm alone, I'm bored. Guys, I can't be bored with the whole world within. I've got the whole universe mentally. How can I be bored? But then
Yeah.
you will be bored if you don't understand,
Yourself.
So attention brings awareness, and then awareness brings reality, right?
Okay.
Nothing, you can't create anything without being aware that you are creating something. And you can't create something that it won't be a reality. You can't wake up in the morning and bath knowing ukuthi after bathing you still be stinking and looking funny. ukuthi,
be fresh.
I'm aware that I need to bath. Then I'm gonna take steps of bathing.
That's why I'm sorry to cut you. That's why they say you must be mindful of what you say with your mouth. Creating. Told umzala sethi umntwana, "Hey wena domkop.
By the time
Hey
you touch
wena
your
stupid.
mouth,
Hey wena
it's
what
you
what?"
testifying. I always tell people that whatever you say
Guys.
with your mouth, you've already
was
got it. You are
already,
just
yeah.
testifying. And once you're testifying, you are saying, let it be. Ha go be jwalo. Ngitjho,
Parents, be careful. Sometimes I know we get frustrated and we shout at our kids and then we
If you sit in your house, we won, and then you have to clean. You start cleaning with your mind. Tell me if I'm wrong. You start cleaning with your mind, saying, I'm just going to do this, sweep here, then the kitchen, then the dish. You've already cleaned with your mind.
You know what? It brings me back.
Mhm.
When I was young, at home. Okay, my house. I don't have lawn. I have only grass. Like my house. It's only grass because I was tired of sweeping the yard when I was young. I told myself when I was young, I was like, when I grow up, I don't want this. I have sinuses. I have, chest because of sweeping the dust. And then it's too, as black people, when you have a house, it's like competition. Who's the shiniest of them all? Yes, sis, I'm tired. I told myself, like, I will never. And then I kept on confessing that issue,
And
By the time I get to my house, I'll be tired. And I realize now that, actually, I confess that I'll be tired. I'm tired already in my house. My house is not even that big. It's not a mansion. But sometimes I'm lazy to clean the house or whatever.
There's
But
a
I
reason,
do
yeah.
clean because I confessed it back then. Like, by the time I get to my house, guys,
Became a
because now I'm
reality for you.
slaving now. It's the yard.
So you are actually confirming what Bunki was saying. Kore. You put it in your mind. Yours is an experience maybe that took years to happen. Hers was instant. But it also depends on the frequency that you are
At that time.
operating in that time. If you actually need something now and you are aware of yourself, it will
Awareness.
happen now.
Awareness
know?
brings things.
Yeah.
Being aware, awareness.
And you know what else brings things?
Reality.
Anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was emphasizing in that, but you
You know what
confess.
anger is? Anger is
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah.
Guys,
But anger gets
Yeah.
shit done. Let me tell you.
you,
Anger
the
gets
levels
shit
of
done.
I
If you
know.
want to do something, get angry and it will be done.
anger and love. Listen to what I'm saying, right? Remember, okay, there's a law of duality. Nothing exists on its own. There's a feminine
Yeah.
and the masculine, right?
Yeah.
Remote control yako izothi plus
Oh,
minus.
minus,
You
yeah.
understand that?
Yeah.
You must understand that things coexist.
And then there's a blue button and the red button.
yes, anger is the same. It's in the same level, vibration, and frequency as love.
And then
But
Harry lost strike
your awareness of it. Your awareness
Like-
of it.
No,
What
the
do
woman
I-
already keep
I man,
Speaking
the
again,
black.
in more.
Black thing.
No, black is you
No.
commanding confidence.
Black most of the time, yeah, block.
Yeah, you are blocking other people's energies
You are
away.
protecting yourself.
Guys, before I forget, my sister tried. I'm confirming what you're saying. Got
Okay.
anger
Yeah.
makes things happen. My sister, I won't mention which one, but I know
Yeah.
she's watching. And
Bayoksha.
so Limajita. Limajita. Okay. One of my sisters be hey, when I can do it, where are you? Oh yeah, I'm coming in. And she was like, wherever his car is, let it start. Until guess what? She got a call. Hey, moto yami, hey, my car is stuck.
Why?
And
She
then
released a vibration.
and then after that, she commanded
An
my hand.
Ah,
Guess what? And I was laughing
Lalela,
alone. I was
look.
like, Mara, when you man. What's
Saying, I'm going to pray.
Yeah.
The thing is, you remember now, the system has a way of teaching these things, and you must find a way of teaching yourself things.
And I'm sure basically she wasn't aware that she's really doing it. You know, she was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, now because I've been calling
Being
for many
aware.
hours and telling me he's on his way, let the car start wherever it is.
And it
Then
starts. Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
But then that's the thing, though. That's why I'm saying the law of duality and the law of gender says something. It takes something and something to create something, right? It takes the thought. You are going to think about this thing, then take it to your heart. She thought about it. Then she took it to the vessel where emotions are and released a spirit that is wearing red, that is ready because she commands.
Yeah.
And then at that time, she was even thinking, "Ngisho manje bahamba kuphi?" Her whole being, her whole attention was focused
The
on that. That is the reason
emotion.
why
Yeah.
the car stuck. You understand?
Yeah.
That is the reason why there's no barrier. Whether you are in Cape Town, I'm here, there's no barrier. So people in the ancient days, people used to use, telepathy to connect or to speak.
Yeah.
You're speaking to somebody in Limpopo, and then telepathy you're speaking, which means there's no barrier.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So whatever it is that emotion that you will release
Yeah.
out of the image that you have commanded your whole. Remember, the universe is mental, so your universe is here. Your husband is in your universe. So whatever you say about your husband in your universe, yes, definitely raising the right to,
And you are the main character
you
of
are the
your
main
story.
character, right? Let me tell
Wow.
you. Let me
Hey,
tell you
guys.
about your life right
Funny.
now.
Yeah.
You are dreaming right now. We are all having an experience of dreaming, right?
The
In
Matrix.
your own dream, right?
Like the Matrix.
Yes, but this is the part where I want you to understand. You are dreaming, but are you the main dreamer? Right? You are experiencing a dream, but are you the main dreamer? And are you the dream? Because of in your life, you need to be the dream itself, the dreamer, and the participant.
How do you see yourself in the dream? Okay, let's say this.
Yeah,
In your dreams, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as first person, second person, or
Or
third
third.
person?
I don't know because I see myself successful. I don't know.
No,
because
no,
you're talking
no.
about which dream are we
Okay.
actually talking about?
If it's a dream right now, I'm saying to you, when they come and say there's nothing real outside you, it's just an experience. They are not lying. You are plugged into here. Remember, when the Bible says ye are spirits, you are God.
Ye are
Yes.
daughters of
There's-
the Most
There's
High.
that dream.
Right?
Yes.
You are now when they say, "Oh, Rhoda gave a birth to a child," blah 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 blah. The spirit that's called the spirit. You are having a dream as
Does that
and
spirit
there's
does that spirit experience pain as much as I?
no, that spirit is you. We are talking
That's
about
you.
you. If you are traumatized as a spirit, remember your outside life is a reflection of your inside life. If
Okay.
when you are so angry, life
You'll
mirrors whatever
project
you
it.
are. You project it because now you are releasing an energy of anger from within in front of a mirror called life. Then life shows you when you are angry. Therefore, you have events where you are always angry. People piss you off because you are not happy. You are angry.
Okay.
Or very happy within. You can
Okay.
try everything. I can never get angry if I'm that person. You
Okay, to
understand?
put it in a simpler, the way I understand it now, I get it now. Is I'm a spirit man possessing a soul, living in this body. Yeah,
Having a
experiencing-
physical experience.
basically. Okay, no, I get it.
That's the
Yeah.
the Trinity. You know what? The Bible, when the Bible says God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, it teaches you about the Trinity, right? You follow the same, system within yourself. There's a Trinity. I am a spirit possessing a soul, having a human physical experience. That's
Yeah,
another
okay,
Trinity. So
okay.
the three must be one.
Yeah.
So now when we say, you come across people, they say, but uyahlanya, uvele wavuka hlanya. Start saying things that you don't understand. It's because of the spirit somewhere, somehow. Remember when you sleep now at night and say, oh, I'm sleeping good night, but you die. The soul
The
comes
physical
out.
body dies.
The physical body, it's semi-dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
it's semi-died.
That is why we
Because-
say good morning. We are mourning.
Yeah, you are mourning the person that died yesterday.
Really?
So that's why, but what comes in the morning?
Yeah.
You what? So people who are spiritual, they don't say
You
grand
mentioned
rising. You are rising. You have risen again. As the sun rises in the
Luana.
rising, now you are rising. So this is what happens
Yeah, we
when you
must learn these
sleep.
things. Yeah.
Brother, when you sleep good night, I'm sleeping, you semi-die. The soul
Okay.
goes out. Then what does the soul do? The soul goes out and creates experiences based on the thoughts you had that day. It creates worlds for you to a point where, njengoba ulele, if we can come in your room in the morning and say, oh, she passed away, she just went peacefully, we will know you are dead. You won't know you are dead because you woke up in another world where the world your soul created.
Okay.
You won't see any difference. Taviseng will be there. I will be there because of you are projecting us.
Yeah.
You won't know you are dead until
Oh my
something
God.
comes and says you are dead to that physical world. That's
Yes.
your body. Baubuluka.
That
You
is
understand?
why
Oh my
ka culture, sorry to cut you. That's why our culture, they actually have to go to where you died and speak
And
to you.
speak.
That's when they
Baba
tell
connect
you.
more, yeah.
They tell you, "Hore Nthabiseng, o ska makala, you are no more in this
Like
world.
umuntu oshayisiwe.
You died."
Car
Okay.
accident.
Yes.
They will tell you abantu abadala where the person died. I mean, we have an experience. Well, we were talking about this with my mom. Sometimes you go and rent a house where a person died in, and you don't know there's a person who died there. But even the people who were living there, they didn't know the right procedures to do. They never spoke to the soul to come out and go and join. So the soul is not peaceful because now you remember now that the soul is used to this house as it's
Really,
where
yeah.
the experience.
Yeah.
This is what the soul does. It gets so frustrated now because it's not in its physical form. You hear windows closing. Now and then manzolala nini tafula pa. Then you're thinking, oh, bang lawyer. No, you need to find. That's why when you get into whether you are renting or new house, you come in with a white candle. You
Yeah.
put it in the middle there.
You cleanse
speak.
the space.
You speak, you cleanse the space. Any spirit which
Yeah.
is here, go out. Because of now, this house is physical for physical people. You speak nice with because of at the end of the day, you are spirit. Everything is energy.
And then there's sometimes those poltergeist ghosts who actually like
yes, and they won't leave.
they won't leave.
The ghost will
like
come
it
and
when
say,
they
leave my house.
Oh.
The ghost will say, especially
Yeah.
if you are renting.
Yeah.
And that person baba walaphaya
Yeah.
owner will make sure ukuthi nikhiye igate nithi niyalala nithola ivuliwe. Ivule window, like close the window. It's raining at night. Nithola ivuliwe. Then you're asking yourself, what's
good.
But then this is what I want us to understand when it comes to awareness and attention. No one can bewitch you unless you give them the right to.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
bring
True.
witchcraft to my attention and I must believe it. No, I can't. But the minute I pay attention to your witchcraft and what, and then I'm aware of
People need to learn, guys. about
witchcraft
these
is just a
things.
spell. I can cast a spell on you now.
Mm.
Don't mind the face. That's a spell. But when you receive it and pay attention to
Yeah.
it, be aware to it,
Yeah.
you will fall into
When
the
you
same.
actually give
Okay,
it
that's
the
why they
body.
say
Yeah.
don't use umuti ngumuti.
Yeah.
People wishes you with muti
Because now you are
because
connecting.
yeah,
If a
it's
person
going
is
to be
angry
easier.
and they hate you and they keep talking about you and what, you use a different method to block. You are in a way blocking. Look, I'm not gonna use the same Wi-Fi code that you're giving me. I don't like it. You
I'm
have
gonna
the right
use
to
another
reject it.
network.
I will use another network. It's that easy. But then because we are so out of touch with our inner beings. We don't spend time with ourselves. You don't even know yourself now. Rhoda, who are you? I'm Rhoda from where I know your names, darling. Who
I'm a
You know,
spirit
and
possessing
now
yourself,
the person is like,
living in this
"What do you
body.
mean? I'm Rhoda, you know me. You don't know yourself. You tell me about it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
And another way of having a spiritual guide, a personal spiritual. You're talking about your own body. Because you can possess your own body to do things that you never thought you could do. Because as a spirit, you know there is no limit to what you can do. Pay attention to that and bring awareness to your whole existence of saying, now I know I can fill up FNB. You know, I fill up FNB. This physical being, this lingelosi lakho lokuqala leli. That is
you
the
know-
reason why this temple is very important. Spend time in.
Yeah.
The only way out is in, because we are inside looking out, guys. Everything that we are, that we have, we are projecting it out. It's like you, let's go to a movie tomorrow. We are going to sit there. There's a big projector that the movie's playing, but you can see there's a light at the back that, and that light, there's everything else is happening there. That's your subconscious mind, That's why Credo Mutwa used to say, base your prayers here, bring your prayers here on your subconscious mind, on your nervous system, because this is where everything happens. By the time this prayer comes here to project, it comes from here, connects to the subconscious, then goes to the heart chakra, which is a space of creation, and emotion will be released. By the time it comes here, you are well aware of your story. This is what I'm creating.
Yeah, no, we need classes because now people are lost. How do I bring
We need
it again?
Because you know what?
by images. It's like African people used to pray using images.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow, yeah.
Now, remember now, white supremacy comes and says to us, don't pray idols, images,
Yeah.
and whatnot.
They give
Because
you
they
a specific image.
They
to
are
pray
taking
to.
you away from yourself, then they give you an outside image.
specific image.
So I have a problem with you taking me outside of myself to come and solve a problem which I can solve within. Because
Okay.
now you are saying to me, Rhoda, what's a but then take all your pots and your stove and stand outside and cook. Kanjani, because I need to be cooking in my house, and then you will eat the food after. She's a chef, she knows. When she bakes, she doesn't. She has to put so many things that you don't even know and mix. That's the subconscious mind and the image, the subconscious mind, the awareness, the attention, the heart chakra. By the time it's here, you say, "God, the movie is here. Let's watch." You're saying taste. Oh, what are the ingredients? You won't even understand. That's how you create your life.
And then vele
Guys,
kela
that's
kele
simple.
monate.
Wow.
So,
Hey, okay.
so, but you know what? The sad part about life here Rona right now is that there's so many distractions.
Yeah.
The distractions are there to make us not even focus on ourselves. Because right now, we're busy. Oh, le bone mama ba mo kubile ko staging.
Oh,
Le bone- you know
Social
what I
media.
mean? That's all we talk about. We forgetting, and even our kids, we don't teach them who they are. Yes, maybe Rona at our age, we never got that opportunity, but I'm encouraging those who have teenagers now, who have young kids, especially if you have children younger than 7, between 1 to 7. That is the greatest time to actually teach your children how to focus, because bona at that time they can actually see spirits.
Of course. And the
At that
focus
time.
is
Their
sharp.
focus is excellent.
For example, sorry to cut you. Go to China now. Uthatha umntanakho, 5-year-old, to school. The first 3 years of his school, it's in a class which is dark. They don't do nothing. They sit in the dark because they are training their attention. They are trained because they know
Wow.
this attention is going to make you whatever you want to be in life. Now come to our societies. You take your child to school. The system rapes your child because of now it forces them to take the attention out of yourself. Then starts giving them
And it makes
two,
them sit like this
it's
so that they look at somebody's behind.
yeah. The system is saying it's commanding you to don't
Okay.
ask questions. Just obey. I don't ask questions.
Oh.
Do you have a question, Nana? No. At crash they teach you
Back Jayla.
2, 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Noma buye endlini umntana uzohlala.
Yeah.
You watch Coco Melon. You know these things are raping our children's attention because
They
now
really
you
little
take them,
Leo.
you know, Coco Melon. You've taken your attention outside.
Yeah.
What is your attention going to make for you outside? Which means now you are paying attention to the wrong things. Your energy, you are losing your. By the time you are 18 years, you are tired. By the time you are 18 years, you feel tired. You're asking yourself, I haven't even worked, but I'm tired. Mentally, you
Yeah.
are tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took your attention outside of you so much that
It is
you are
being
tired.
so drained.
Guys.
By 15 years, a Chinese boy can create a car. because
Yeah,
he knows how to
I'm telling
focus.
you.
He knows how to mentally visualize an image, keep it. Now you can't even keep one image for 5 minutes because of now the mind is busy. Attention is you know, by routine.
And we were taught with that. You remember when this, can I call names? This app that started. Everyone busy guy on
Yeah.
right now that
Yeah.
everybody's busy with. Remember, you could only post a video, how long? 1 minute.
Yeah.
They were programming us to focus on 1
No,
minute
even
thing.
it started with
Anything
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it
They
was
broadened
programming.
it.
So
now it's
that
1 minute 30
that
seconds.
teaches you Hori, anything that you want to concentrate on, give it 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, even if you talk to a person, they don't hear you
The
anymore because
attention
the
span.
attention is gone.
Look at us, the way they have damaged our mind. The attention span is gone.
I'm telling you, there was
Can't
this,
pay attention to
just last week, there was this other lady.
Oh.
They were preaching. Like, hey, you see, this one is going long. Now my mind can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't. After a certain time, my mind is tired. I don't hear
We've
anything.
been programmed.
I was like,
That's
oh
why
my
I'm
God.
at 18 years, you are so tired. You feel like you are umdala. And you are not old because
Exactly.
if the universe is mental and all is mind, even your body is mental. This is just maybe that DSI, digital self-image, right? This is your digital self-image. You know, there's the mirror of truth or something like that they call it. If they put it in front of you, you're going to see a different image than the one that you know. Because of then the system has given you this image, or when your DSI is dead. Remember on the Matrix 4, the resurrection, when they showed Neo, this is what you look to the rest of the people, but this is what you look to yourself. Then he was like, how can they alter my DSI? You know, so by taking your attention outside, how many pictures, how many information are you taking outside that you bring home? By the time you want to sleep, you are tired. You feel so tired. But then fixing your mind and saying, I know who I am. I am not my mind. I am not my body. I know what I'm here for. By the time you go home, you find that your mind is clear. So we don't go to the toilet with our minds. We go to the toilet
And
with our
never
body.
talk
You
anything
need
in
to
the
go-
toilet, guys.
Yeah, you need to go
That's
to
a
the toilet
topic.
of your
That's a
mind
topic for another day.
and cleanse.
Never talk important things in the toilet. I'll
Oh my
tell you
God.
one
And
day.
we always go to the toilet with our phone.
I will tell you one day. Never talk
Hey.
any important things in the toilet.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
I think because now obviously we've run out of time, I think we need to have more topics like this where we have an audience so that
Yeah.
we even train, you know,
Yeah.
because training your mind is as easy as me saying, Rhoda, did you hear span, ban, ban, ban? Then immediately you're like, so we need to teach our kids how to train them. Look, the spoon won't bend because of it's you who must bend and command the spoon to bend. Your attention must say, there's no spoon in front of me, there's me. So whatever it is that is in front of me, I'm projecting it. And if I bend, it bends.
Yeah.
So you live according to your own rules.
I'm in charge.
You are in charge of your own life. Mauti, hi, you know that you are creating life for yourself. Life is moment to moment. Whatever you speak with your mouth, you are confessing. The Bible says confess and believe. So imagination, believe,
Yeah.
projection of confessing. You are saying, oh, now is the rest. You are confessing because of
Yeah.
you know, when you say, I'm gonna have that car. I can feel it.
Yes.
We're gonna have that car.
Yeah.
Closing.
Yeah.
Just a meaning in a story. Was it Jim Carrey or someone? He said, before I even got my first gig, I went to the garage. There was a car I wanted. It was $10,000. I used to think of that car, close my mind, feel the leather, smell it and see myself driving it. And said, you know what, 10,000. And then he said, I took a check, which doesn't even work. And I wrote $10,000. He said, after 2 or 3 weeks, he got a call. And someone said, oh, we've got a role for you. He said, just a small role, you know, but it can only give you $10,000. He took the role, took the $10,000 and got the car because he created it. It's his,
Yeah.
you know. So I think we will continue in
It's a lot. You know, I thought attention was like, man, no, this topic is so.
Thank you so much, viewers. Please like, subscribe, share, talk to us, share with us. What is attention? How do you find attention in your own life? How do you define attention? What happens when you pay attention to something? You know, these are the things that we want to hear, we want to talk about. And yes, we will have classes. We will definitely have
please,
classes.
we need them.
All the information will be on our page, you know, on our YouTube page. Other than that, We would like to say thank you to our sponsors.
Legacy Dance.
Legacy on the Dam. This is where we are. This is our home.
Yes.
You know, Match Boys Production, Side Production, Magna Vault. We thank you so much, guys. And we thank you for the love, the following,
Yes.
the engagement, because we are getting a lot of calls, a lot of emails, people saying, look, Bubunki, I might not know what you're talking about, but you heal me. You
Yeah.
girls heal me so much. So thank you, girls. And this is us signing out.
Thank
Bubunki
you.
and
Thank you.
Peace.